Welcome to week 2 of the Supreme Fall Winter season. This is probably one of the most hyped weeks. I personally don't really care for it just because it's Nike SBs and they do have leather, unfortunately, so I'm not going to go for personal pairs. But I did get an 11.15 and 11.30 time slot for Supreme and Dover Street Market. My plan today was just to go sell them and to get a couple of other items, which I'll show you later on in the video. But first, let's talk about the release. At 8 a.m. online drop, I did not see a single person get the blue pair. It looks like those were probably botted and maybe some of them were backdoored in person, I have no idea. People could not get a W on the blue pair. Seems like the white one, black one did have heavy stock, but I did have that 11:15 a.m. spot at Dover Street Market, so that was my plan. I showed up probably like 11:15, 11:20, and there was only one other person in front of me, so that was great. I went in, it was a pretty quick checkout. They only let you get one pair, unfortunately. They did have all 3 colorways. I just grabbed the blue one just because it has some sort of like value to it. And then my plan was to go to Supreme right afterwards. So that's what I did. And then I showed up like 12:15-ish. Luckily they let me in for my time slot. But unfortunately by the time I went in, they were out of the blue colorway. So I just got the white one and the black one, got those. And also got these 2 things. What's this machine called? I've already been butchering the name. The Gashapon. Please correct me if I'm mispronouncing it. But yeah, these little figures, they're actually $18, so they are a little bit pricey. This is the one thing that I was really excited for this week. They had the machine available in store, so I'll show you right here. And they had 6 different little figures available. I got 2 of the coins. So the way it works is at the cash register, you pay for it and they give you a little coin and then you insert it. And that way you could try to get one of these, but I managed to get 2 of them. It has a little card. Okay, so the card just kind of shows you the different figures that there is. We have a turntable, boxing gloves, the little guitar, which I really wanted. Unfortunately, I don't have it. We have the Airstream pinball table and also the toolbox tool shed. I'll leave a close-up really quick there of all the different items that they had available. Like I said, I wanted that guitar. I tried twice, unfortunately I could not hit, but I still got 2 other ones, probably my second and third favorite one. But yeah, it comes in this little Pokeball plastic wrap. This first one here is the glove. So actually this is not the first one I got. First one, I ended up getting the toolbox, but luckily there was somebody else that ended up getting something else that I wanted. So this is the second one here. This one is the turntable. So this is a little turntable set. I didn't really want the toolbox, but the guy was pretty cool and let me trade for his turntable. So maybe I'll set this up. It comes with 3 separate pieces in this bag. Same thing with the boxing one. So there's like, boxing one is just like 2 boxing gloves and there's these 2 little stands. And they are like Everlast, but these are kind of like not too expensive little accessories. I'm gonna open up the turntable one really quick. Okay, so I had 3 pieces here. I think there's like little box logo sticker. I don't know where that goes, but let's set it up. Let's do a quick close-up. This is it. I don't know if I'm missing something because Wi-Fi broke because I already dropped it a bit. If this is like supposed to connect with this, I connected that little piece with this. And then I don't know, I feel like I'm supposed to put something so it holds it together, but this is it. Just like there's a little box logo sticker, but I guess this is it. I thought it was gonna be hold it in place a little bit better. And these are only available in store. And then little Everlast boxing gloves are just that. And it has these little stands on the side. Also the little box logo stickers. But yeah, that's the one thing I was super excited for. But I got 2 pairs of the Dunks, the white ones and the black ones in store. And then I ended up just selling all 3 of them. So when I was leaving the store, there's always people trying to buy certain hype items. And then somebody offered the prices and then I just sold them right away because obviously I don't wear these. So I was just planning on selling them. I did also pick up the Rob Zombie tee. So I got the black one. I was kind of thinking about it and it did sell out online. So I'm like, you know what, let's just pick it up. If I change my mind, I'll keep it in the bag for now. See if I could always sell it in the future. But in my head, I was like, you know what, just pick it up and then think about it later. But that was it for week 2. Nothing else I really picked up. Like I said, I just got rid of them. I don't even have the Dunks anymore. I probably sold the blue ones at a really low price because they were just tanking. If anything, all of them were just dropping in value. And then now I saw the blue ones. They must have been limited because they just shot up a little bit, but it is what it is. I just wanted to make a quick flip And after that, I actually went to the Adidas store, and I'll show you. So this weekend, we do have the Oasis concert at the Rose Bowl. They're playing Saturday and Sunday. I originally got the black jersey online. So when they did a random like online drop, I just grabbed the black jersey because I'm like, you know what, I just want to get it for myself. But I ended up just selling it on StockX because I saw that there was like pretty high bids, and like the ask that I placed was like $400. And then for some reason it sold like an hour after me posting, because I'm like, you know what, let me just post it, see if it sells, just because I'll be going. It sold for like, so I was like, you know what, let's see what they have available at the Adidas store. And surprisingly, they had a lot still. So the first thing I'll show you here is actually another one of the jerseys. So this is the black jersey. So I went to 2 different Adidas stores because they weren't that far away, and you're only allowed to get 2 of these Oasis Adidas collab items. So I got the black jersey. This is actually in the XXL. I'm not gonna lie, I just got this to sell and to kind of show it off. But this is the one, I originally wanted this in a small. I still want to get a personal one. They just didn't have any more smaller sizes. So I'm like, you know what, let me just grab this. Another item that I like a lot is the track jacket. This one here is actually a medium. They didn't have any smalls. I thought I was gonna have to get a small. The small size they had was an extra small. I tried it on and it was actually really tiny. But the medium here fits pretty good. I was surprised to see the sizing and the fit. On the back, it just says the band with the 3 stripes, live 25. On the left chest, we do have this Oasis patch, and then just Adidas there. It's pretty much just a normal Adidas track jacket with the extra patches. But that's just a couple extra pickups. I am gonna go to the show and I wanna see if they're gonna have any like show exclusive stuff, or if they'll have any of the Adidas stuff available. So that's gonna be on Saturday. I did buy like a cheaper ticket, so I will show that off if I pick up anything. But that's pretty much it for the video. Let me know what you think. Did you pick up anything this week for Supreme? Did you pick up anything from the Oasis Adidas collab? It turns out they had a lot of this stuff available for weeks, and I just didn't even know that they had them here at the Adidas stores. So I completely missed out on that, but maybe they have some at the shows. But if you do enjoy watching this, hit the like button, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Peace.